In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school in a community and positively respect.
They'd be dead.
That means follow the rules.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
The officials, coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Northern Buckeye Conference. Your officials for tonight's contest are Mr. Terry Graham, Mr. Thomas Priestman, and Mr. Todd Newsom. Now, let's meet the participants for tonight's Northern Buckeye Conference matchup. First, let's meet the visiting Comets from Genoa High School. First, the non-starters for the Comets. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Kobe Morosky. A 6' senior, number 12, Caleb McGeorge. A 5'10" junior, number 13, Rylan Stoner. A 6' senior, number 14, Jacob Bradfield. A 5'9" sophomore, number 33, Derek Reitnauer. A 6'2" junior, number 32, Alan Latar. A 6'3" junior, number 40, Zach Zabilia. And a 5'11" sophomore, number 24, Zach Burrow. Now it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Comets. Starting at guard tonight for the Comets, a 5'8" junior, number 3, Mike Reitnauer. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Jake Plants. At guard tonight for Genoa, 6'2" senior, number 15, Joey Dominique. At a forward, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Nate Lewis. And rounding out the lineup for the Comets in the post tonight, a 6'5" senior, number 23, Andrew Bench. The Comets are coached by Mr. Zach Hull. He is assisted by John Sandwich, Todd Witt, Chris Matthews, and Matt Rodson. Now it's time to meet your 2018-19 Fostoria Redmen. First, the non-starters for the Redmen, a 5'11" senior, number 1, Dylan Sheets. A 5'8" junior, number 10, Brian Stenson. A 6'1" senior, number 11, Eli Ward. A 6'2" senior, number 12, Jacob Counts. And a 5'7" junior, number 22, Ian Brown. Now it's time to meet your starting lineup for your Redmen. Running the point tonight for the Redmen, a 5'11" junior, number 2, Devin Mauricio. At guard for the Redmen, a 6' junior, he wears number 3, Avondre Reed. At forward tonight for the Redmen, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Alex Sierra. At forward for your Redmen, a 6'1" senior, he wears number 5, Aeneas Cousin. Rounding out the lineup for your Redmen, a 5'8" guard, senior, number 23, Blake Tucker.
And we welcome you here to Fostoria High School. Mike Jameson along with the one and only Marty Sutter. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, welcome, Mike. Thanks for having me part of the team tonight. I'm really excited to be here. It's an interesting evening as we all gather together to see what tonight brings here in Fostoria, Ohio.
I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of people that said they were just going to go home. They just wanted to listen to the game so they can listen to two of us get off and doing this game tonight as we get ready to start. Bench, boy, Bench put it into the bench.
Wow, he sure got up on that one.
He's been really spanking, a lot of block shots. And in this game, we were just back on the 8th.
Yep.
These guys, they got ugly.
It'll be an interesting matchup tonight. You can see they're putting Avondre Reed for Fostoria. Jake Plants is on him. You got the two of the top scorers in the NBC out there tonight, Mike, so it ought to be an interesting game. Here he goes. It's him against Plants right now, and hopefully, ooh, the early foul on bench, that could hurt.
Yeah, that's that Cousins did so well, and Malik Tucker did so well in the backcourt in that first game. You remember that first game? They actually were leading at halftime, where it was like a 1 or 2 point game at half.
Well, it was a very good first half for Fostoria, and they're trying to push themselves into the upper echelon of this NBC league this year. And the Comets got a 2-game lead, and you know, they're doing their best to try to run away with this thing. Nice move there on baseline, but missed. Joey Dominique starting tonight for the Comets. I think they're trying to get athletic and get out there and make it. Lewis on the in and out.
Yep.
Boy, he got to the hole nice there, but it just didn't seem to go in.
That's kind of been one of the issues all year. You know, even with Plants, with Jake, these guys just weren't able to finish. They're getting to the hole and they're just not finishing. So another steal right there by Jake. Over to Andrew.
And that's a dunk.
Boom!
Oh my!
That's how you start a game.
Andrew Bench is in the house, folks. He just took that one to downtown Genoa.
I think Jay on the camera was even shaking up there.
Yep.
He's been waiting for that one for a while. Nice move.
There's Reed right around Plants for a bucket. I mean, he's going to have to defend him. He can score.
We were talking about that earlier. Reed really did a nice job in the first game, and they really tried to make him the go-to guy, you know, late in the game, and it just didn't happen.
Well, he couldn't hit it. There's Reitenauer for a Genoa bank three. There you go.
Doesn't he get 4 for that or something?
I don't know.
He called bank. He did.
Little more interest on that one. Nice shot by Mike Reitenauer. Fostoria with the rebound there.
Nice
Plants
block.
with the block.
Yeah, that's something Plants have been able to do too. And Reitenauer throws another one. Nope.
Bench on the offensive rebound. What's that, 3 rebounds for him already? He's really coming out ready to play. Just got to see what happens. You know, Fostoria is not a real big team, but they're really athletic, Mike.
Well, and what you want to see is you want to see Bench at the foul line early, which means their big guys are getting in trouble.
Well, Genoa's pushing this thing out at 6-2 right now with the Comet lead with 5 minutes and 49 seconds in the first quarter here. So this is a big foul shot. Nothing but net there, Mike.
He has just been tremendous at the foul line this whole season so far. He takes advantage of it. You got to take advantage of it. Oh, that looks good. Oh,
air ball by
Alex Sierra.
I'll tell you, he was open. The Fostoria's had some nice looks. They just aren't knocking them down early in this game, which is kind of how they finished at Genoa.
Yeah, because they were hitting everything in the first half.
Right. You can already feel, though, the tempo. Fostoria is willing to play fast, and it looks like Genoa is going to play fast. Plants got fouled there going to the hole. That was a foul on Reed. Those two are going to be an interesting battle, Mike.
I think what you're going to see is early they're going to try their best to take it to the hole, and then in the later parts of this is when it's going to get kind of crazy.
Plants makes the first one, gives the Comets an 8-2 lead. Fostoria's had some nice looks, and they're pushing the ball up the court, but they've only made one shot.
Right.
In and out for Plants. Eli Ward in the game, and he's tied up in the corner by Bench and Plants. Cross-court patch to Reed, and there you go. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Plants on another block. I thought Reed was going to take that one to the house. Put back in.
It's going to be our first time out. We are down here at Fostoria. Genoa Comets on top. 10-2. We'll be right back right here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
10-2 here at Fostoria, home of the Redmen. Marty Sutter and yours truly, Mike Jameson, Toledo Sports Network. And so far, Marty, Genoa's been able to do what they needed to do.
Yep, Fostoria's got the ball out of bounds going left to right on the dial. It ought to be interesting here to see what's going to happen. Fostoria needs a bucket in the worst way. There's a nice drive.
There's one.
Oh, in and out again. Dominique out of bounds, though. Gives Fostoria Redmen the ball under their own basket.
You know, we talked, too, about Joey Dominique being just such a intricate part of what's happening inside, down low. He's really doing a nice job getting bench. That gets bench his areas to do what he's good at doing, you know. Beautiful.
Yeah, Cousins to the hole there. You know, he didn't have a great game against Genoa the first one, but he came out, hit that one. They needed that, but then they needed to stop bench. Bench with another bucket and just
Tucker to the hole.
Yeah, that was a nice bucket. Fostoria is getting to the hole. They just haven't bought many baskets. 3 field goals for the Redmen, and you know, Plants is controlling the offense out front. Looks like he's playing a little more of the point. Him and Right now are out there tonight. There's Plants to the hole.
Beautiful. But he don't miss those.
I don't think they got an answer for that, Mike, that drive to the hole.
I think you're right about that, too. We got another timeout. We'll get him in here, too. Right here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Genoa Bank helped finance my great-grandfather's farm equipment.
Genoa Bank helped my grandfather with a small business loan.
My parents' home loan was from Genoa Bank.
And I manage my free checking account online with Genoa Bank.
Since 1902, Genoa Bank has helped generations of families. Many things have changed over the years, but our commitment to our customers has not. We care about their needs and the good of our community. At Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally. Stop by any of our 8 locations today.
Still early in the this game, 3:36 in the first quarter. We've already had 2 timeouts, 14-6, and Fostoria is just trying to put a Band-Aid on that. They don't want it to get away from them.
For sure, and you know, this pace, in my opinion, favors the Comets, not the Redmen.
Right.
I know they want to push it, but Genoa's plenty athletic, and they can match up, and they're bigger. McGeorge and Bradfield entered the game, and, you know, you bring them in, and you get another scoring punch. So, I mean, they just got guys that keep coming in and out. Gave up the baseline there, number 12, Counts on the bucket. That was a nice baseline move. Scores 14-8, Comets ahead of the Redmen.
Nice.
What a pass by Reitnauer. Reitnauer is coming into his own. He's really making some major plays. He's spreading the floor, and that was just a beautiful pass.
And that's the thing. We know he can shoot the ball, but can he run the point? And he's definitely doing that.
Another
tonight.
missed 3, and Plants with another rebound.
They just zigzag it up.
McGeorge. Reed sent that to downtown Fostoria. He blocked that and put it against the.
I think you need to get a branch, and he's got it to the branch right there.
Wow, that was. And I didn't see him come either. I think McGeorge saw it, didn't see him either in the corner, was spotting up, and I thought that was going to be a Genoa Bank 3, and boom.
Oh, nice inside. Up. Going to reset.
Nice floor spacing. The Redmen are picking up their defensive effort. They're playing a little harder right now, trying to keep the Comets in front of them. Little traveling there. See, that's just better defense. You get right up on Plants, he's going to go around you. He's very athletic.
Exactly.
Just really good, solid high school basketball player.
Well, we've been talking about it with all the games we've seen, you know, where Andrew's been able to post up on these guys so well, and they're kind of late at getting him the ball inside, but tonight it's just completely opposite. And you know, they're all over bench, which is going to let Plants be able to do that drive. That's out of bounds, going to Genoa.
Well, one of the things is this pace, Mike. With this pace, it's the Comets haven't had a set up in a half-court offense very often.
No, not at all.
You know, they just start going. So I don't know if it'll continue, but looks like Fostoria's a couple feet off the guys now. Is trying to spot up, play a little bit more conservative defensive.
Plants has been trying to hit that really long three, and he hasn't been doing that yet tonight. And
there's Reitnauer. Boom. Oh. You can't let him shoot, folks. He's coming into his own. I'll tell you, number 3, Mikey Reitnauer. That'll be a name you'll hear a lot when these seniors graduate. He's a junior for Genoa, and he just gets better and better.
Another errant pass. Well, it took him a little while, but
well, that should have been a turnover, but we were fortunate there to see the Comets keep the ball, and Fostoria's in the need of another basket really bad. It's 21-8 right now, and they've got plenty of guys, and they're posting up in there against Andrew. Wow.
Yeah, see, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. Again, they're just outmatched. That's two
blocks.
Blocks in a row, and
yeah,
I think Plants has got 2 blocks and Bench has 2 or 3 blocks already. So I mean, the Comets' size is pretty intimidating against these Redmen, and they were trying to post up. Give them credit for going inside, trying to get Bench that second foul. I think
the problem with that is with these big guys, they put them they get the guys on their butt, and the forwards wait too long to get it inside to them. You know, that's one of those things where he drops. The second he gets him on the butt, he needs that ball, or exactly what just happened. You saw, you know.
Yeah, Bench is getting a little break right now, and Mikey Reitnauer coming out, so they're getting a minute break. Fostoria's they're in need of a basket, so here we go. Nice pass up. Look at that. Nice defense by Jake Bradfield. You know, he was a defensive back in high school football, and one heck of a football player, and his hands are pretty lethal out there. Another errant shot by the Redmen. McGeorge came across, played really solid defense there. Plants on the miss. Nice rebound by the Redmen. 32 seconds left in this quarter. Sounds like a broken record, but the Redmen really need a bucket right now. There's from long range.
There it is.
Oh, my. That was an NBA 3 by Sheets. He really put that up, and he had 2 guys in his face, Mike.
I like seeing that arc, though.
Yeah,
that's pure shooting right there.
7 seconds left. Comets with the ball. There's Plants.
Oh.
Hey, nice 3-point shot by Jake Plants. Score at the end of 1. Comets 25, Redmen 11. Nice quarter of basketball there for the Comets. Scored 25 points. This is a team that hasn't scored a lot of points in their game, so to come out and put 25 in a quarter, that's a lot.
That's good. That's some good numbers. We'll have the second quarter for you right here on the Toledo Sports Network when we come back. Greymont in Genoa, producers of Dolime, lime, and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Greymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.greymont.com. We're back, just about ready to start the second quarter. Mike Jameson along with Marty Sutter from Genoa Bank. That better?
That's wonderful, Mike. Thanks.
Are them not the best headphones you've ever heard?
They're really nice. They're really nice.
Robert Robinson got me those, and that's the best Christmas gift I've ever had in my life. When I mow my lawn, I use those. They're unbelievable.
I see the Comets are taking the ball out of bounds. Comets are taking the ball. Ryland Stoner entered the game. I think him and Alan Latard is in. I don't know who Fostoria entered into the game. Can you get a look out there, Mike, and see? I don't know who. I see Sierra in there. That
Caro
was nice.
went in.
Yeah.
And Sheets is in again.
Yep. Comets are going deep on the bench tonight. They've played 9 guys already. So, and with a 25-11 lead, it's they're staying energized.
And I'm happy with that. That's nice seeing that inside. Lewis.
Wow.
Yeah, he got clocked on that one. There's Malik Tucker. Oh, and he walked.
How do you say that Mauricio blocked Lewis right off the glass? He was up there.
I'll tell you what, the unbridled talent that this team has, the Redmen, they just got to get it. They just got to get them all on the same wavelength, and they're scary.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure they weren't trying to play a little too fast to start the game.
It worked for them the last time they played, though. Remember that.
Yeah.
Not tonight, though. It's his own rebound.
Yeah, Plants lost the ball but recovered it. Again, he was a really good defensive back, too, and he has great hands.
That's padding those rebounds. Oh, offensive.
I don't know. That was a really nice play by Cousins, I thought.
That's a judgment call all the time, you know, and you look at it sometimes, you're just like, my God, why didn't they call it? And that's one of them. I thought he got up real nice on that one.
Mm-hmm.
6:38, 27-11 is our score right now in the second quarter. Oh.
How about that left hand? Was that a left-handed hook, Mike?
Yes, it was.
Looked like Kareem out there.
Well, he's just doing, he's owning that black spot in there, and he's got the key. And nobody's even testing him. They're not even trying to test him in there.
Fostoria with another shot that just too wide there. Didn't even hit the rim. It's 29-11, and they need a stop desperately.
Bench for 3.
He must be feeling it.
He's tickling them tonight.
They got Plants on the bench right now. Wow, another air ball by Fostoria Redmond. They're just rushing their shots just a little bit. They're good looks. They're just rushing them just a tad. But I really believe it's the Comets' height that's really throwing that shot off.
I agree.
If you look at their scoring in the NBC, the Fostoria Redmen have 5 guys averaging double digits. So, you know, you do got to be careful if you're a Comet. Oh, look at that.
Bench is going to, well, that's one of those times they got the ball into him early in the set. You know, if they wing it around and they flip it to the other side, he's wide open every time. That's
the danger against this Genoa Comet team. When Plants is off the floor, then they go inside the bench more, and you know, then they might even become efficient. You know, right there by that bucket.
And you've got right now we're out there. I'm sure Caleb McGeorge is just waiting to get back in there too. Both really good 3-point shooters.
Very good. Not sure what's going on. McGeorge was played a little bit in that first quarter, but you know he spreads the floor with Mikey out right now or out there, and when you see that floor spread, it's pretty good. But the Comets are scoring at will right now. 30-11 against the Redmen from Fostoria.
And then, you know, talking to a lot of the Genoa people throughout the week, and they're like, "Why are they leaving the starters in?" You know, and I go, what I say, and agree with me or not, problem is they're getting these big leads so early in the game that you can't leave your starters out for a whole second half. Yeah, you just can't. So it's a good thing. It's a bad thing.
And there's Cousins on a bucket. They needed that. Fostoria is definitely slowing down the
Sure, they got to play They got to play a little bit of a half court offense,
which is what Woodmore Wildcats did last week. But look at that, Ryland Stoner on the drive. That might be Bench's second foul.
It is.
Yeah. He's going to be coming to the sideline, but then again, then you got Jake Plants going into the game. So I'm not sure if Fostoria's.
It was about Bench's timeout, anyways, right?
Right. Well, that's the thing, and then Lewis is coming back in,
and one thing, you know, in the last couple of games, I've seen Andrew start to get a little testy again, you know, but he's very calm tonight. Very calm. He's playing his kind of game tonight, and I just see all these teams, and you talk to the coaches. I mean, their goal is to get Andrew mad. You know, that's their goal. You know, and it's sad, but
well, he's played pretty well under control this year too.
He sure has.
Know, he's had a lot of emotions and various things, but you know, he doesn't always get the greatest calls either. I mean, they go against him quite often. McGeorge back into the game. There again, the Comets are bringing in 2 more outside shooters with Reitnauer and him in, you know.
And very good ball handlers.
Right. There's Cousins. Man, that was a nice drive. He drove and boom, hit that Sierra, and you know, it's amazing that Fostoria hasn't hit more shots because they've had wide open looks.
All right, there's a steal right there.
It's a turnover. I think the game changes too when Bench goes off the floor defensively. You know, there's just such a height presence.
Yep.
And his jumping.
Well, Bradfield got laid out on that one, and three-pointer wasn't there.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, that's in. Oh no.
Oh, McGeorge. Just
he don't miss the wide open ones.
No, he stepped into that one too. That was a nice shot. Plants on the steal.
Bradfield, he's a nice point man. It's good that way. Jake can play too. Oh.
See, Reitnauer's an assist man. Oh. I'm not sure how that stayed out. That was just another beautiful pass by Mike Reitnauer, but it won't show up in the score sheets because he's not going to get the assist. Plants went back rim, and he's at the foul line now. But what a great pass and a good move by Jake Plants.
Well, you look at Reitnauer, and you know all the Reitnauers. I've played against the Reitnauers. I played against dads, brothers, and cousins, and they all look like Mikey. Mm-hmm. And then that senior year, they seem to shoot up. You know, they get some bulk upstairs, and that's what I think is going to happen to Mikey this year. And so next year is going to be a really good year for him.
Right, absolutely. He's going to have to step up. They are going to lose a lot of scoring punch when you lose Bench and Plants.
Oh yeah.
And they got a whole host of seniors there at Genoa, I think, that are all really good athletes, right. Nice basketball players, and some of the unsung heroes. Not sure what happened over in the corner. It looked like Lewis kind of bumped the Redmond player there, and he bounced out of bounds, but no call. Genoa's got the ball.
It's always nice when it's nice and quiet and they're just playing basketball.
It does. It's definitely settled into a nice ball game here if you're a Comet fan, because they seem to be in complete control.
Reitnauer got hit.
He's going to the line to shoot 3. Yeah. I think the block was clean, but then the guy fell into him.
Exactly.
I'm not sure you want to put Mr. Reitnauer at the foul line. I know his dad couldn't shoot a foul shot, but I think he can.
I'm glad you said that.
You know, I can give him a little grief.
No, see, when he played with me on my Fed teams and everything, he never got to shoot foul shots because he never went inside. He was always on shooting the 3, you know.
I would thought you were going to tell me he never went back on defense.
Well,
yeah,
we won a lot of championships, so I have to credit that to Mr. Reitnauer. And him and his brother Ricky, God rest his soul, they just played best. We had some of the best times in the world, and I never got to see a basketball.
No,
I'd get the rebound, and it was over. I knew I wasn't going to see it.
Well, there's probably a reason you won the championship then there, Mike. Well, this thing's pushed out to a 20-point lead for the Comet, but you can't give up baseline, but there's a miss.
That's been happening a lot tonight. You notice that?
Yeah, I really do. I just don't think Fostoria is making those shots, but I hope, you know, the Comets see that, because I'll tell you what, they've given up a lot. Mr. Reitenauer come out shooting tonight. He's had a number of shots. He missed that one.
Well, you know what? The way the defense is on plants and the way the defense is on bench when he's in, that's leaving that open three-point shot. So take it.
Right.
That's his. Green light on that.
Boy,
Nice.
They just went right around them again. Do you get the feeling? I mean, Fostoria is getting to the hole. They're so short. It's
Same
like
thing.
they're getting
Same
blocked.
thing happened in the first game. They got looks after looks after looks, and they just couldn't complete. They weren't finishing, and this is another time right here. They're not finishing because they're getting there really good.
Substitution for Genoa, number 32, Alan Richard.
Yeah, they're really struggling making a layup, and they've gotten to the hole plenty of times.
And they're owning the baseline too.
Right.
I mean, they're owning it.
Well, and I think you got to be careful if you're a Comet fan, because I'm not sure how much of it's good defense or how much of it's missed shots.
Well, it's missed shots. It's incredible penetration there.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that pass.
That Joey Dominique. Oh, no, that's Latard.
Latard, nice pass there by Plants. You know, Mike, he gets better when he's trying to make others better around him.
I agree. Latard, I watched him last year playing JV.
He went right around right now for a bucket there and right through the Comet defense. And I don't know, but see, that's the difference when bench is out of the game, because bench blocks those.
Right.
But, you know, in the old days, I remember Keith Diebler coaching there. You know, they wanted to get things going, and then that might be their goal tonight. I mean, there's 39 points. The Comets might be trying to put up 100. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Special thanks going out to IBEW Local 8, UA Local 50, Bob Lynn and the great people over at the Pipe Fitters. Of course, Genoa Bank always helping us out here, and Fastrac's Performance right out there on Alt Road.
See, there's
Did
another.
you see the change to left on that?
That was just a wonderful.
If that went in, this place would have gone nuts. That was beautiful.
And there's Plants posting up and just getting his rebound again. Leotard stayed with it. Boom.
Staying with the Comets right there.
Yep.
Yeah, the one thing with Latard last year was he was getting to the hole all the time. He wasn't finishing real well. He's worked on that, and he's worked on both sides under.
His biggest problem is he's playing with a really talented team, and he needs minutes to get in the game.
You're right.
And there's only so many minutes when you got all these guys at Genoa. They're certainly loaded with seniors and got a lot of talent at the junior level. And that one was an NBA 3 and was short, Mike. See, here comes the baseline again. I just felt like that was going to be given up. Boy, he is quick.
Got that one.
Right around Plants and for a layup. I mean, maybe that's part of the game plan. I'm not sure. Obviously, we're winning by 20 here in Comet Nation. You know, they're playing pretty well tonight. 39 points. I mean, Fostoria's got 19, but I'm not sure their shooting percentage. They've missed a lot of buckets that went in and out. It wasn't like they were just terrible shots. Fostoria is a very athletic team.
Well, there's no inside out with Fostoria at all.
Mike Reitenauer's having a heck of a first half. He's at the foul line again, hits the first.
Putting them points up there.
Yeah, he might be our leading scorer here in the first half. Him or Plants or Bench. They all three have some nice output.
Mr. Mike DeStasio's down in Florida right now. Said sunny and sounding good.
Man, you'd have thought he'd have sent us some of those DeStasio's pizzas over here.
I know. Well, see, every time I get a DeStasio's pizza, Pat Eakin eats the whole thing. We don't ever get any of it, so it's.
Well, I will tell you, at my house, you know, they certainly enjoy the DeStasio's pizza.
It's that sweet sauce.
Yep, there's a shot.
Wow, nice three.
Mauricio again. Is that his second three of the evening?
I think it might be.
Yeah, they're 22-41. Only 2.6 seconds left here. I would assume Plants is either going to get it or Mike right now. There he is.
There it is.
Oh, he traveled.
Oh, he got it too.
He did have that extra
Did
half
he?
step. Yeah, he
Okay.
did. He caught it and then put that hop step in there and then planted, and he was a little late on the plant, but 1 second left. I don't know if they can get it up. There it is. Oh. Well, that concludes the first half of play here, Mike. 41-22. Comets are up. Fast-paced game.
Definitely a fast-paced game, and Genoa's got the diesel running right now.
I'm not sure what the goal was there for Fostoria to try to push Genoa up and down the court, but it just seems like with Genoa's height, that might not have been the best game plan.
Yeah. All that does is greases the wheels.
Yeah. Well, and you saw Plants and Bench. How many block shots did they have? Led the fast breaks, and then those guys are just getting rebound after rebound.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, the other thing that's really hurting Fostoria is the number of second chance points they're giving up to Genoa in the paint there. Genoa's missed a few shots, but they get their own rebound and put it back up, and it seems like on the loose balls the same thing. Genoa's getting a couple loose balls, and it comes right to them, and then they put it in and make the shots to push them up.
Well, we'll have the second half here in about 8 minutes. Got a couple of commercials. Marty and I will be back. And got the Marty Sutter man here from Genoa Bank, and he's, I always like him here. He knows his stuff. He definitely knows his stuff. So we will be back with more right here on the Toledo Sports Network. Stick around.
Tires play an important role in your vehicle's handling, comfort, and fuel efficiency. So when it comes to maintaining them, you need a name you can trust. At Dan R's Automotive, our expert staff will help you find the perfect tires to keep your vehicle at peak performance. We have a huge selection of top brand tires for you to choose from. Having issues with your tires? We'll diagnose the problem and get you back on the road. Visit Dan R's Automotive today for tires from a name you can trust.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A-Plus Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A-Plus, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A-Plus Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jameson's Mobile Music and Video.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
At Maumee Bay Turf Center, we're on your team, providing quality stadium surfaces for area high school stadiums and the preferred product of the NFL and supplier to the last 4 Super Bowls and the NFL Hall of Fame. Your sports field construction specialist and a proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Adler Transmissions and Brake Shop, 106 South Main, Walbridge, Ohio. Your automotive's parts and accessories #1 store. Your first stop for quality transmission repair for over 25 years. Adler's Transmission and Brake Shop has been providing Walbridge and all of Northwestern Ohio with quality service. Adler's Transmission and Brakes, 419-666-1010. Proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
Wojo's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Quality comfort you can count on since 1967. They're a proud sponsor of Genoa High School sports and can help you with all your heating, air conditioning, and plumbing needs. Give them a call today at 419-693-3220. From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturos Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturos Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturos Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturos, 419-698-1641. Got about 2 minutes left to go in the halftime here. Mike Jameson along with Marty Sutter from Genoa Bank. And Marty, so far we got to see Genoa do what they've been able to do a lot.
Yeah, it was quite a half for Genoa. Fostoria came out early and really was pushing the tempo of the game, and I think that played right into the hands of the Comets, especially with the size advantage Genoa had. It wasn't that Fostoria didn't get good shots or good looks, but even when they were inside or outside, it didn't matter. Fostoria was struggling with the guy in their face. A couple times they definitely got baseline, went right around, and Andrew Bench and Jake Plants just swatted them. Yep. And, you know, then they got off on the fast break, didn't have to set up much of a half-court offense, and Bench, Plants, and Reitenauer really had a scoring punch in that first
Well, I think if you're a Genoa fan right now, you know, you're a little worried about that penetration deep like they were doing, but I'm sure that was fixed at halftime.
I would think so, and you know, I just really appreciate being here tonight, Mike, and watching this wonderful game. And you know, as being around basketball my whole life, I certainly love high school basketball. High school basketball is such a good sport, and you know, watching the communities, you know, that's what Genoa Bank's about, the community. Watching these communities come together. You look in here at Fostoria Fieldhouse. how many state championships, how many championships. These guys, it's amazing the legacy that they have here and the heritage and history in Fostoria Fieldhouse. I'm just shocked, you know, national championship, Fostoria state championships, everything else. They got their work cut out for them in the second half, but you know what? The first time they played Genoa, they played a great first half and didn't play a good second half. You know, Comets got to be careful not to fall asleep and let them back in. So we'll see. Bench had a little bit of foul trouble, 2 fouls, but for the most part, I don't think anybody's in foul trouble. The referees let them play a lot in that first half. It was a pretty assertive, pretty aggressive game, but both teams played pretty clean, and it was a really good game to watch.
Well, I do appreciate you being here tonight, and I appreciate you helping us out and make sure we get these games out here. So we want to it's just amazing how many people watch these. You know, when we lost the television contract a couple of years ago, I thought, uh-oh, I'm done. I'm going to be driving a bus. And, you know, this YouTube thing has just exploded for us. And
well, that's great. And, you know, it takes small businesses just like yourself, Mike, making a difference in the communities we serve. So it's wonderful to see that happen and that entrepreneurial spirit. And nobody better than Mike Jameson. He loves to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, you get scared when I walk in the doors down there on a Wednesday afternoon about 11 o'clock, and I say, hey, you sitting down right now?
Uh-oh, another shot. Little long again. See, I think they're
not getting into a set offense at all.
And honestly, that height shooting over those guys, you know, I think they started Dominique, but that was a bad pass in there. There's a play. Look at that, Reed.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah.
That's on
Dominique didn't get back, and Reed went right to the hole. You know, it starts out. You just got to be careful how you start out for the Comets. Right now, it came down. The ball was a turnover there, and then Reed went to the house, and Dominique fouled him. So, you know.
And here's where this game can all of a sudden be chunked away if they make their foul shots.
Reed's just struggling with that shot. He just he was left on that one, on that foul shot, you know, and he is an athlete too.
I got to tell you,
there's a nice shot.
I was watching after the game, the Woodmore game. Jake he didn't do well with his foul shots that night, and he sat and he was running foul shots. Had to have been an hour. It took us an hour to tear down. Not talking to anyone, just doing foul shots. Boom, 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 and Dominique.
Nice play by Joey Dominique. He went right to that's what he does best when he flashes.
It's not pretty, but he gets it done. You know what I mean? I still don't think Joey's done growing either.
How about that play by Reed there? He went by Plants, missed the shot, got his own rebound, missed another one, and he's still playing down there.
Oh, nope.
See, there's another one where Dominique actually turned the ball over there, but they didn't turn it over. They bounced in Genoa's hands, and Lewis on an easy layup. So, ball's bouncing in the right way for the Comets tonight.
Exactly. Got to make something happen.
You see, though, that height, that's just, when they drive the lanes like that, they just collapse.
The only way they're going to make shots is if they swing it.
Yeah, he went right around Reed, Plants, and Comets have pushed this out to a 47-23 lead.
Getting a little carpal tunnel syndrome here doing the scoreboard.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, and this tempo, like I said, right from the start, I told you from the start, the tempo favored the Comets.
All the way, yep. Nice inside move.
That Tucker, how big is he?
6 or 5.
5'8".
5'11".
Oh,
no. 5'8". You're right.
He plays about 6'2". I mean, he really does jump well, and he is an athlete. He moves.
And he's built like a running back.
Yeah.
You know, so he's strong. He's really strong.
Mikey right now are on a miss. Plants on a miss. Lewis on a shot, miss. Plants.
I think
bench.
4 or 5 guys got rebounds on that.
Yeah, and then Andrew just cleaned it up and put it in. All the rest of them missed a layup there, and Andrew put it in.
Right now, it was the only one that did not get a rebound on that.
Right.
Boom.
Oh, look at there's Reed from the corner.
That Dan Hartzell character, I'll tell you. Can't take him anywhere these days. No. He's always trying to turn the buttons on us.
I'll tell you what. Avondre Reed shot that from about the Wendy's parking lot. Not sure.
Did you see that look?
Yeah, I think that he was looking for a charge, and Tucker went down on the ground. Actually, hit pretty hard. Actually, I thought it was pretty solid defense, but there was no call there. Mike, there's a winter storm warning tonight, and I think these refs are trying to get the game over with. What do you think?
Don't say that. I don't want to hear that. Hey, we got one quick commercial. We'll be right back right here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Stop out to Ignite Coffee and Tea, Route 51 in Genoa, Ohio, for the best in comfort drinks and baked goods and incredible sandwiches. Ignite Coffee and Tea has been a proud sponsor of high school sports in the area and has become one of the highlights of Genoa, Ohio. All sorts of coffees, teas, bubble teas, along with the best baked goods in the area. Ignite Coffee and Tea is a proud sponsor of high school sports in the area.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was talking with Jay, our cameraman, about that. He used to, down in Genoa, there was a pizza place that they made like frozen pizza.
And I can't remember the name of it, but it was a number of years ago.
He can't even. It's driving us nuts. We were driving back from Woodmore, and he said, "Yeah, I remember it," and I can't remember the name of it.
Right. Well, it'll come to me about 3 in the morning tonight.
I don't need it then.
I'll text you.
Yeah. I do appreciate your Christmas text and your New Year's text. That was very nice. Thank you.
Good.
Made me feel good. I didn't get one on my birthday on January 2nd, but that's okay.
That's
I'm
right.
56 now. I don't want a birthday anymore. So, well, I do, but
beats the alternative.
Yeah, I've been there. We don't want that anymore. That looks
another
good.
Wide open shot, and boom, just way left on that one.
I mean, and he had time on that one. It wasn't like he rushed it.
Again, everything looked good. It just didn't go in. Oh, look at that pass by McGeorge.
Oh!
Hey, Drew Bench just sent a big thank you to Caleb McGeorge.
Wow.
Nice
I think he's going to have to get him a D'Stasio pizza for that one.
And look at that. Uh-oh, here it comes. Oh, Drew blocked it, and then Mikey Reitnauer lost it, and then Mauricio got back for an easy layup. Got a little sloppy there in that set of possessions there, but that happens. Here comes McGeorge again, a great pass to Bench. I'll tell you, he does so many little things. So let's hit that. Boom! You know what? That's Caleb McGeorge, folks. And when he spreads the floor, he's just that good. That's a three-point shot. I don't know. We haven't seen him much tonight. I don't know what's going on, but he's certainly a good three-point shooter. He doesn't get a lot of attempts. Here, hit another one. Why not? Boom! There's two. Right on call. Caleb McGeorge, welcome to the house. I'll tell you what, folks. He just nailed them, and there was nothing but net in either one of them.
Oh, he walked. He walked before the foul.
Yeah.
No.
How about those shots by Caleb McGeorge?
I think you need to get one of them stand-up things to put in Genoa Bank.
That was a Genoa Bank swoosh.
Wow. He didn't even hit the net.
No, that was
was the air hitting the net.
Yep, that was really and again, okay, he came in and boom, instant offense.
Exactly.
Genoa substitution number 14, Jacob Bradfield.
Bradfield entering the game.
Coach Alt's doing such a good job with these kids. He's worked with them. You know, most of these kids were basically on varsity since freshmen, weren't they?
Yeah, well, they're bench and plants for certain. They've had a lot of they've carded a lot of varsity minutes.
Right.
But how about this Tom Loomis for a Fostoria? I tell you what, he's got this program going in the right direction.
I think he does. I think you're right because,
there's Mikey Reitnauer. He's a little long tonight, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's hit one here in the second half, but there's a nice rebound by Reitnauer. Good outlet pass to Bench. Plants to the house. Comets got 61 points, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes 47 seconds. Oh, there's Cousins. See again.
There you go. Foul.
But even that's Jacob counts, right? Is that who that is? Or no. My bad. That's that Brian Stenson.
Stenson, yep.
And he's a 5'8" guard also.
Yep.
So Tucker's 5'8", Stenson's 5'8", and he just went over Lewis and Bench to get that rebound and put it in and then made the foul shot. 34-61, Comets are still ahead on this one. Jake Bradfield handling the ball out front.
It's getting a little chippy in there right now.
Yeah, it is getting a little chippy. They're spreading the floor now, though. There's McGeorge. I thought he was going to take it. You know,
Slam.
There's the old Genoa Bank Slammer-Rama by Drew Bench. Jake Bradfield on a great pass. And you got to give, you know what? You got to give Reitenauer and McGeorge credit because that floor was spread and it just opened that up so nice. Uh-oh, here's Plants on an easy one. Yep. Drew got the outlet and he said, here you go, buddy. 65-34, minute and a half to go here. Looks like Coach Alt's going to the bench. He'll bring in Laytard and I don't know who the other guy is. Oh, Bench with another block.
And then he got the
rebound, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He got the rebound. He got it out to Jake. Unless there's a foul on, I think there's a foul on Bench. Yeah, Bench got fouled.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, it's a heck of a game tonight.
See, you get worried in these games. We're in the third quarter here, and it's 65-34. You get a little worried because you don't want to get the kids hurt, but you still got to get them minutes. You got to keep that.
Yeah, well, look at McGeorge just hit 2 threes in a row, and he's got to come out. Ryland Stoner and Leotard in. I'm not sure. You know, there's Leotard from there. Boom. You know what? He hits a 3. It's pretty hard when they're bringing anybody they want in. They just are that much bigger than Fostoria. Yep. They really are. They're just, you know, getting really good looks and getting nice shots, and they're going in tonight.
Well, you laugh about this, and, you know, Coach Dave McWinney over at TC is one of my dearest friends. I love him to death. And he's got those kids in the weight room all year. Same, Jamie Kazmarek with Stritch is doing the same thing too. And I think Zach this year with these kids has just worked so hard in the weight room and the training room and the jumping rope. And you get Jake up in the air and he can turn so well.
How about that by Tucker though? Ryland Stoner goes to the hole and Tucker says, not in my house. I mean, he got up.
Yeah, he definitely got up.
I mean, he's a senior, 5'8", and he was at the rim. I mean, that was amazing.
Only got 7 fouls between the two of them here.
And there's Stoner.
Oh, gonna get another one.
Yeah, they're just,
wow.
I don't know, his bench is out there playing point.
Actually, Genoa has 3 fouls, and the Redmen have 1. Leitar for 3.
He's got another one. I'll tell you, it might be a Genoa Bank 3 out there.
Wow.
Again. Look at that, though.
Yeah, he got it and foul.
Stenson just went right through the Comets.
You notice the same thing. He's going left every time he winds up hitting them on the left side.
It's like, though, and I don't mean this to be mean, because the Comets are really playing well, 71-36, but it seems like when Fostoria wants to, they just drive to the holes.
But it's always the left side. You got to remember, most of these guys are trying to, you know, defer and keep everybody off the right side.
That was a wonderful play. But both, you know, Sierra and Stenson and Tucker are driving well. Look at Leitard's like, give me another one.
Nobody here would remember him, but a great dear friend of mine when I played basketball, his name was Tom Lynn. His brother Bob Lynn runs UA50 for us, and this is Cardinal Stritch here, but looked exactly like Leitar. And Tommy Lynn was one of the best point guards.
Leitard, another one. That's 4 for him. I think Genoa found another 3-point shooter tonight, Mike.
What do you say? I mean, I can't even explain it. They didn't even know. None of us knew that was the end of the quarter. We're all watching to see if Leitar's going to hit another one.
That was 4 threes in that quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And how many McGeorge had? He had 2, and so at least 6 3-pointers in that quarter. It's 76-37, and again, I don't. Well, I got to give a shout out. See, there goes my daughter.
There she's doing the flips right now.
Right, and you know what? The good news I can tell you is I got 2 granddaughters that are home watching you tonight, Mike.
Oh, very good,
All
very
right,
good.
They're there trying to learn basketball at 1 and 9 months old. Their dads are trying to get them to understand it.
Well, all I got to do is listen to you every once in a while. Just every once in a while, though.
Right.
Because they want to do their own Sutter thing, right?
Well, I never saw a shot I didn't like.
That's for sure. Folks, we'll be right back.
Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa, has been serving the area with quality jewelry and gifts for over 19 years. Specializing in gold and silver repairs, Frank Comise has been a goldsmith for over 30 years. Our selection of Pulsar watches, Precious Moments figurines, Reflections beads, Seraphim classics, and quality Stellar rings, all at a price you can afford. Genoa Jewelers also buys gold and silver and has the perfect gift for that someone special. Stop out today at Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa.
No, not me. I was trying to think right now. I just
76-37. Incredible big third quarter for the. Genoa is not like my Miami Dolphins. My Miami Dolphins always played real well, and then they blew it in the third quarter. Not that time.
No,
sorry, I had to go there.
Well, you know what? You bring in McGeorge, you bring in Latard, you get 6 threes. There's Latard again. Oh, that brought rain. I don't know. That was. I don't know. That hit the back of the backboard. Yeah. He might have been. That was a heat check. Right? They got McGeorge out there too again.
Take your time. Get a 3 in there. That looks good. There you go.
Well, they got bench implants off the floor now for the Comets. Not sure. That was a turnover there.
And it's going to be another turnover.
But
yep,
you got to give Bradfield credit. He hustled back, and there's Ryland Stoner on the power move. But
he's going to get fouled.
He's going to go to the foul line. Eli Ward blocked him. So 76-40, and I said it earlier, Mike, and I just felt right from the start. I watched that tempo when they went up and down that court the first 2 times, and with Genoa's length, having Andrew Bench inside, and they were forcing them baseline, and Bench was he was swatting that stuff early and really affecting Fostoria Redmen's shots, and then Plants had a couple of early blocks, and I think that set the tone right there.
Well, you look at it this way. When you look 20 years from now, Andrew Bench is going to be sitting there telling somebody about the 3 slams he had in one game.
Yeah, as a high school senior in the NBC conference, huh? That's pretty good. That was nice defense by Bradfield, but I'm telling you, Fostoria is shooting the ball. They're really launching.
I think that's going, Mauricio with the foul. Wow, 8:12 on a Friday night. I'm going to actually get a good night's sleep before I'm in at the radio station at 106.5 at 8 tomorrow morning. We're live out at Pro Golf Fairways at Nick and Jimmy's. How about that?
There's Jake Bradfield coast to coast for a layup.
And he wanted his name in that record book for the night, too.
Well, he just got a foul, so number 4, Alex Sierra, went to the hole hard there, and Jake said he wasn't going to give him an easy one. Jake Bradfield playing hard out there, and all these guys are playing hard. Fostoria's had a lot of good looks, a lot of good shots. They've struggled knocking them down. They got to be shooting below 20% tonight from the field.
Well, once you start missing them, it seems like you just can't seem to get it put back together, and that's kind of what happened tonight. Folks, tomorrow night we got a double header for you. If the weather cooperates, the girls over at Eastwood are going to be playing Sandusky. I think the game's around 1 or 2 o'clock. We'll have the numbers up tomorrow. And then we're going to have the Gibsonburg boys game at 7 o'clock, but I got a feeling that went in. Are they going to count that?
I'm not sure. I'm looking.
That should go. That should go.
That's Tom Priestman on the ref there making the call. Did he call it? Nope. He didn't give it to him. Called him going up. The Comets turned the ball over there, and Reed went right to the hole. It looked like he was shooting, but
I thought.
There's another three. I'll tell you what, they're firing it up. Comets are getting a lot of offensive possessions.
Halftime over at the Rossford game. Rossford is, nice, Nate Lewis.
Nate Lewis.
17-16 halftime. Rossford's playing Elmwood tonight. Elmwood's a tough ball club.
They're 8-4, right?
Yep,
Uh-oh,
yep.
McGeorge. Oh, a little
good,
long. It was right on line, just a little
Latard.
long. Ryland Stoner on the right hand, a jump hook. I don't know. The Comets seem like when they do miss, Mike, they're just getting their own
Right place,
offensive
right time,
rebounds.
yep.
Well, I just think they're so much bigger than Fostoria. There's a
nice inside pass.
But again, you got to give Eli Ward credit, but here's a 6'1" center playing inside there, and and even with bench and plants out, it's just nothing's easy in there for Fostoria tonight.
Yeah, you definitely have to eat your broccoli and your spinach.
Well, now it looks like the Comets are subbing some other guys. Looks like Lewis and McGeorge have seen enough for the evening.
Yeah. Seeing some of the youngins in there right now.
Well, you got your whole junior lineup in there. Problem is this a pretty good junior class too for Genoa? So we'll see how they operate. Scores 83-43. The Comets with a 40-point lead here at the field house.
Latar's got what? 12?
Yeah, he's
14
got,
of them in the last
14. I don't know.
3 minutes.
For that third quarter, it looked pretty good. There he is again. He's going to get another one. Latard, another one. He might go for the record tonight. He's really playing well. I might spot him up for another three. Uh-oh, here he goes again. He ain't even gonna wait.
Oh, he stepped on the line.
Yeah, that was nice defense by Fostoria. They have done some nice things, but I just think they were overmatched tonight, and the ball didn't go in for them.
Got a couple of messages. We'll be right back, folks.
At Genoa Custom Interiors, we provide quality service at competitive prices. We offer a variety of flooring and interior design options customized to fit your needs. From carpets to hardwood, no matter what type of flooring you desire, we have what you want. Our designers will show you how to set up furniture, flooring, window treatments. Contact us today for a free estimate for any of our interior design, installation, and services. Genoa Custom Interiors.
Got the JVs in now. Got a lot of the JVs in there right now, and they're playing 85-45. They just beat Lake, 98-50, and Woodmore, a little closer game.
Yeah, Woodmore slowed the game down, and I think that's how you got to play Genoa. Mm-hmm. You got to slow it down, and you got to get them a little frustrated, and they rush their shots a little bit. Fostoria was going to try to run with them tonight, and they got 5'8" guards. Not that those guards don't play hard and they play bigger than they are, but Genoa's just much taller and every bit as athletic as any of the Fostoria guys, and they just the ball wouldn't go in for them.
Almost like when you and I go golfing, right?
Yeah, and ball never goes in. Oh, Zach Shapila! I tell you, it's all going for the Comets right now. Shapila on a nice pass by Ryland Stoner, and there he goes again. See, that was again. Tucker makes a beautiful move to the hole. He's wide open, and it bangs off short. It's just, it won't go in for him. And I can tell from looking at the MB statistics that those guys from Fostoria don't have nights like this usually. I mean, and I do think
they've been in their games. They've been in with all their games so far.
Well, they have 5 guys averaging double digits, but tonight they got 45 points and the ball's just rimmed out. But I think it's been affected by the height. Even right now, Mike, with the subs in, look at Shapila, look at Leotard. They're bigger. It's going to be interesting to see. There's a pass by Derek Reitnauer's in the game.
Yeah. It's just nice seeing some of these young kids out there playing and doing a nice job. 2 shots.
Well, Leotard's probably only got about another 40 seconds, I bet, to do his thing. There's time will be coming out or something. Although I don't know who else you bring in. I think there's Wasserman still on the bench they could bring in, and
that's another kid. We were talking about him before the game. He's going to be a good ball player.
Well, and I think you want him against these guys because they're pressing, still pushing him hard out there, and you know he needs to play against good talent. He's going to be important to him at that point. Look at Leotard, another rebound.
Oh! I think we get a foul on that?
No, I think he was out of bounds.
Oh, he was out of bounds. Gotcha. Yeah, next week we got the Rossford-Genoa game. That'll be at Genoa. I think it's Thursday night or Friday. We got that. Got it up on the site. We're well over 30-plus games already so far this year, and we're going to try and get 50 in.
And Fostoria, or Rossford's a much improved, very young, aggressive team, and you know they're on the upside and they're dangerous. They got shooters. You know, Morrison can shoot it, Murphy can shoot it. They got a lot of good talent down there. The Ben kid can shoot it, and you know, it's going to be interesting to see. They certainly play well, and you know the second half of this season will be interesting in the NBC. But I'll tell you, there's another one of the what a move by Cousins again. They must have spotted something on Genoa. They're overplaying them on the right because every time they've gone left, they've gotten to the hole.
Every time.
The problem is they just haven't made the shots.
Exactly. Yeah, they're constantly hitting the left side of the rim. And
there's Alan Leotard coming out. Oh, yeah.
What a game.
What a game. Nice game.
For that.
That was really nice. And Burrow's in the game for the Comets now. He had a nice JV game, too. He's getting better and better as a junior. Maybe he's a sophomore, Mike. Yeah, he's a sophomore. So they got a couple sophomores working in here. Derek Reitnauer and Zach Burrow. You know, you got some sophomores there getting some minutes here, varsity minutes for the Comets. But, you know, you look at Dylan Sheets for Fostoria, 5'11" senior guard. He's just a nice athlete. You watched him. He
football,
had
too.
Just a really nice athlete. Yeah. Cousins has had some really nice move, and the ball just went in and out. You know, just in and out for him. Here's Burrows at the foul line.
That's probably that first varsity foul shot for him right there. I remember my sophomore year, we were at Perrysburg, and they put me in the game, and I literally missed the rim, I think, by 7.5 feet on my first foul shot. It was ugly. That's it. Oh, missed it. Ooh. Interesting right there. They were able to keep it.
Look at that. He shot that from half court. Dylan Sheets. I just called his name out.
I think he heard you, Marty.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't good.
That wasn't good.
He's all right. He's a tough one. He's the future of Genoa.
Yeah, he's a nice player. They got some good athletes here, but
he's definitely going to be listening. I know he's going to listen. Jump some rope and do the weights. He's going to be a force next year.
Yeah, I think he could be really helpful in that inside game there. And, you know, with Mikey Reitnauer coming back, and, you know, you saw what Leotard could do. He could play. And, you know, it's going to be a rebuilding year a little bit for the Comets, but these guys are getting some good varsity minutes. And,
how do the young kids look, the 7th and 8th graders?
8th grade at Genoa, and, you know, around the league, the whole 8th grade league in the NBC is significant.
Yeah.
Eastwood's got a great team coming up in the freshman group in 8th grade. Rossford's 8th grade is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Genoa's
Well, they
8th
played
grade.
Genoa this week, or
Yeah.
they did.
I don't know who won that game. I didn't go. I think it was last night.
Yeah. We missed something here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, nice steal. Taking advantage of it. Ooh. But you know what? Wow.
See, I'm telling you right now, Fostoria is shooting the ball extremely well, but it's because Genoa subs are in there. They still got their first-team guys in, but they can shoot the ball.
Sure.
But that height was really bothering Fostoria
Exactly.
early. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, though. It seems like there's a...
Yeah, you get fouled.
Yeah, there's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on out there, Mike, and you know that happens when the game gets away from you a little bit. Fostoria seems to be pressing Genoa's second and third team guys out there.
Well, they've scored a bunch here in the last 2 minutes.
Yes.
They're able to move the ball pretty well. Oh, should have been a foul right there.
Yeah. Again, watch him. Tucker's still in the game. Stenson.
Well, they're trying to run their offense now. It's exactly what you were talking about, Marty. They couldn't do that.
They couldn't do it.
it.
Genoa was too tall, and they're not doing anything different. They're running and they're playing hard. The difference was Genoa's talent level was just more than they could handle with that height, and it was throwing their shots off. If you look, they were putting a ton of arch on their shots, and they were long on those. Or then in the second half, they were short, and they just were struggling with that.
Mr. Reitnauer is going to take a seat.
Yeah, Derek Reitnauer is coming out, and they brought Latard back in.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, touchdown pass. Oh, got.
Well, see there again. Genoa missed the first two shots and got a third. And now they're going to the foul line.
Right.
But it does look like, you know, Fostoria just trying to run.
How does it work, though, with the JV kids about
5 quarters?
They get 5 quarters.
Yeah, they're allowed to play 5, and so many. The reason it comes out to 5 is I think you get so many on an annual basis, you know, so many for the year. And, you know, none of these Genoa kids are being pushed too hard. They don't have anything to worry about from a quarter standpoint. You're top-ended for sure. You got a lot of seniors at Genoa. And, you know, the one thing it looks like, though, Fostoria's got a lot of seniors, too.
Yeah.
Actually, Fostoria looks like it's got 7 seniors on the team.
Don't go into 3. Oh.
There's
nice.
Latard for another one. Bring Allen in, and he scores another one.
I want what he had for breakfast.
I don't know, but...
There's Sheets. You didn't get that one. Wow, that's his first foul tonight. He's getting a lot of time at the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought, don't they have a rule about a running clock when you're so far ahead or not?
I thought they did, but I was told no.
No. Well, I think Genoa's played about everybody, haven't they, Mike? I don't know that there's anybody else they have on the bench. It's
well, I haven't seen Wasserman out there yet. That's why I was wondering.
If is he dressed tonight or not?
Yeah, he played in the JV game.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's dressed on the varsity
I got you.
or not. I can't get a look. And you don't know me. Maybe he is pushing the number of quarters or something. I don't know.
He's getting thrown around. I love it.
I think they're going to spot Allen up here for a 3.
Over 90 points scored in their last 2 of 3 games. Incredible. Oh. We'll make him earn it.
I will be interested to see what their field goal percentage was for Fostoria.
Right.
Genoa shot very well in the first half and third quarter. It's gotten a little sloppy here in the fourth, but a lot of guys gotten a lot of playing time. And it'll be a good ride home for the Comets tonight.
Definitely.
But you can't. You got to tip your hat too to Fostoria because guys like Stenson and Tucker, those guys played hard.
Sure.
I mean, they were a little long on their shots and they didn't fall for them early, and they're still out there playing. I'm not sure.
Natar running the point. No, that's Stoner.
Stoner. Boom.
Oh wow.
Tucker again, the left.
Nope, not that time.
But again, it got to the hole, just missed the shot.
All right, you're up 93-62 with 26 seconds left. You got the ball. What do you do?
I hold it, but
okay.
I think Latard's going to get a 3 out there. I don't know quite what's the game plan, but look how open he is.
Oh,
look
my
at how
goodness.
open he is. I mean, I don't know what they were looking at. He was so open.
$17 seconds.
I mean, Latard was on the baseline. He was so open.
That was kind of like a 1-foot putt. I can't miss that, right?
I'm not sure Wasserman's not dressing. I see he's.
Gotcha.
Brian Stenson.
Well, that's the ball game, Mike. It certainly was a pleasure, and being here, high school basketball, Northwest Ohio, it doesn't get a lot better than that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Marty, we can't thank you enough if it wasn't for you, I mean, heck, this stupid dream 10 years ago would have never happened now, and we've become an entity, and that's all because of all the great people that support what we're doing, and I'll tell you what, Genoa is, they're in for a real nice ride, I think, here for the next few weeks.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good, and that NBC is starting to take shape where it looks like it's going to be a Genoa-Eastwood battle again. I mean, Eastwood's competing, Elmwood's competing, but certainly looks like Genoa's running away with it with at least a 2-game lead going in here, and you got to give Coach Loomis and the guys at Fostoria some credit because they're trying to turn this program around, and they worked hard tonight. And he didn't take some of those guys out because he's trying to teach them.
Exactly. And just some great basketball tonight. We want to make sure everybody's safe with the winter weather that we got coming in. We've got I think it's a 2 o'clock game tomorrow. Eastwood girls will be playing Sandusky. If you'll know, just go to our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. We'll know by, I'm sure, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning if we're going to do that game tomorrow night. And then we'll have the boys game at Gibsonburg, Eastwood-Gibsonburg game. So we should have both those games if the weather's not too bad. 106.5 ESPN. The ticket will be on from 8 to 10 tomorrow morning out at Pro Golf Fairways. And once again, Marty, thank you for all you've done for us. And I love having you here. You know your stuff, and it works out real well.
Well, I appreciate being here. Obviously I got a daughter that cheers for Genoa, so special watching her come out here. And I just love high school sports. I love high school basketball, and tip my hat off to the Comets. They played very hard tonight. Plants and bench did what they usually do. 2 best players in the league so far watching them this year. I don't see anybody that's competing with either one of those 2 guys. And you know, you got to give Reed a lot of credit for of Andre Reed for Fostoria. He got some shots that didn't go in, but he's one of the top scorers in the league. So,
exactly.
You know what? We're fortunate to have high school sports, Mike, and we're fortunate to have guys like you to give it to them. So thank you very much, and God bless, and, you know, stay safe, everybody, and enjoy the weekend.
Our final tonight, 93-65. And Genoa Comets on top and stay undefeated. And folks, we'll be right back with you as soon as this weather breaks, I guess, right here on the Toledo Sports Network. Thank you very much for watching.